XRP is absolutely on fire with volume nearing 13 billion in the last 24 hours. Rumors of Gary Gensler resignation. New York State now pro-Bitcoin. What is going on? And what happens to all the crypto that the United States government seizes?
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
This is great news as Gary appears to be on the way out. But before we get into juicy crypto news, your comments come first. That's right. Yes, you, the viewer, are most important. So if there's something that you could suggest to improve the channel, seriously, comment down below. This is all about you. Minadog starts us off and says, I wonder how many people want to change their vote for XRP price action. Oh, that's right. We had 1,400 votes with 37% of you saying, yes, I love the price action. 33% says, no, this move sucks ass. Should we host a new poll? Because remember, this one started before the XRP action was getting really juicy. Cody Zug says, how about Odell Beckham taking his whole salary in Bitcoin? Props to that win. Yeah, what about all those politicians? What about all those athletes out there that were like, yo, pay me in crypto? And we were all like, that's pretty fucked up, dude. Do you really want to take that risk? Fuck yeah, you do. And Odell Beckham is one of the big winners out there. Bitcoin sitting at 91,199. Let's hope this goes into the weekend, everyone. Exciting stuff. ETH pulling back, though, from highs. XRP broke 90 cents. We're going to talk XRP price sitting right now at 87.9. ADA, 67.8. Some deep green up on that screen. Meme is pulling back a little bit as well, so just kind of got to keep an eye on that. BNB ETH pulling back as well. BTC, though, just looks hot AF. People have been asking, what happens to crypto that the United States government seizes? Well, check this out. U.S. to seize crypto tied to Sam Bankman-Fried's $150 million China bribe. According to a filing in New York District Court, we're going to talk about more New York stuff later. It's pro-crypto. It's freaking awesome. The funds in a Binance account were used to unfreeze Alameda Research's accounts holding $1 billion in crypto. The court filing alleges that Sam Bankman-Fried sent $40 million to Tether in a private wallet. Either way, what happens is this. It ends up in the U.S. government seizure wallet. And I've got this and everything else in this video linked down below. United States government making some big money. Okay, they own $19.3 billion worth of crypto. 19 billion of that is in BTC. 180 million of that is in ETH. USDT is 120 million. No XRP, by the way. Just thought I would share that with you. So where does all that money go? Silk Road and all that action? In the government's wallet, and then they sell it and make juicy profits on it. Bitcoin perks up to finish the week strong. For real, this is good. The reason why this is so good is because we want the weekends to be juicy. Now, last weekend was juicy, but we know plenty of weekends before have been boring AF. But with the volume right now through the roof, at 206 billion, with XRP specifically almost at 13 billion in volume, this weekend might be another juicy one. What else do we got? We are still in extreme greed. 33 out of 100 in terms of the altcoin season index, so it still favors BTC gains. Makes sense when BTC is near its all-time high, and a lot of the alts aren't simply there. Market cap, $3 trillion. This is freaking amazing. Now, New York, this is how things are changing. This is also a states' rights, federal rights thing. New York judge rejects the state's effort to shut down Bitcoin mining over climate concerns. That's right. And listen to how long this story went on. A cryptocurrency plant in central New York can continue to operate after a court rejected the state's effort to shut down the facility over concerns about its climate impact. What about the concerns of all the politicians out there and celebrities flying on all those private jets? Is there not like some carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide and all that stuff going into the environment from that? God, that just seems weird, doesn't it? The decision was hailed as victory by Green Grid Generation, a large-scale cryptocurrency mine in the Finger Lakes region. Now, listen to the date here. In 2022, the New York Department of Environmental Conservation denied a required air permit to the plant on the grounds that its greenhouse gas emissions ran afoul of the state's ambitious climate change. Look, they wanted to shut down, and New York has been one of the most strict states out there. By the way, Ripple's RLUSD, they applied for the New York state license. They said, fuck the Fed, we go in states' rights. So here, guess what? We got another victory. This is freaking awesome. Transparent political bias lost today. The ruling ensures our facility will continue operating and our local employees will not have their careers ripped away by politically motivated governmental overreach that has no basis in the law from the first day it began. So fuck you to people out there with all that green energy bullshit concerns. Let the miners mine. Gary Gensler's latest statement signals a farewell. Yeah, Gensler did this interview, and it was really weird how he talked in the interview. It was very much like he was doing the proper goodbyes without saying goodbye. In a recent statement, Gensler emphasized the importance of common sense rules. I've been proud to serve with my colleagues at the SEC. Many have interpreted this as a farewell, though no official resignation is announced. Yeah, you got to be honest here. It really sounds like Gary is going to be on the way out. Now, who would be replacing Gary? And then we're going to talk XRP juicy price action at the end. And again, happy Friday. Seriously, if you don't have a smile on your face after this last week of crypto, I don't know what to tell you. The race to replace Gary heats up with a new candidate. According to Fox Business reporter Charles Gasparino, Robert Stebbins, a partner at Wilkie Farr & Gallagher, is gaining steam as one of the contenders to replace Gary. Stebbins served as the SEC's general under former boss Jay Clayton from May 17 to 2020. Keep an eye on his name, that's what Gasparino said. According to various media reports, there's also some other names. These include Paul Atkins, Richard Farley, let's see, who else do we got? And current SEC Commissioner Mark Ueda. So we're getting some names flying around, and we have to ask ourselves, is the reason XRP is seeing more juicy price action because Gary's going to be on his way out? Like, for real, is the XRP market that primed just to get rid of Gary? Like, I got to be honest with you, it sure the hell seems that way. Now, look, we broke 90 cents earlier. We couldn't hold it, but that's okay. That is okay. The fact that we broke it is something we weren't even talking about 2 weeks ago. Now let's zoom into those candlesticks and see specifically where we saw the resistance and how things are shaping up. Look at this. Last 2 weeks, this has been an absolute tear by XRP. But here's those candlesticks, okay? Happened a couple hours ago. We got to a high of 91.60, all right? Next candlestick that pushed us on down took us all the way down to 86 cents. Where 2 times now we've been able to find some support. Now, at the time of recording, we're sitting at 87.44. So we are still doing really, really good. Now, will we be able to keep this action through in the weekend? Because to be real here, the weekends have been boring. But last weekend sure as shit wasn't boring. And I got to be honest with you. The volume right now with XRP sitting at 12.9 billion, up 74% in the last 24 hours. That is not signaling to us that this weekend is going to be boring at all. But what are some keys we're paying attention to? BTC. Can BTC maintain its thing? Because we know this. We know if BTC starts pulling back and people start taking massive profits, then it's going to take the rest of the market with it. So we're going to follow BTC. We're also going to follow the Middle East news. We're also going to see what's happening with some of the other alts, because some of the other alts here, you've seen some profit taking to the tune of 15 and sometimes 25%. But profit taking is healthy because you can't always print green candlesticks. Although, boy, does it sure look like it when you look at this last couple week run with XRP. We're approaching Torres time. And you're like, Klaus, what the hell is Torres time? Well, in 2023, when Torres ruled that XRP secondary sales were not securities, that is when we hit 93.80. Yeah, we're almost there, everyone. We're a couple cents away. So trust me, hit the subscribe button and notification bell, because if news breaks and if this rally continues and this weekend looks even more juicy and the setup is good, you know I'm going to be bringing you more of that juicy crypto news. So XRP fans, buckle up, because we're in the middle of a wild ride. So Gary being gone would be absolutely amazing news, and it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, but when. And right now, that market is pricing in massive, massive amounts of optimism. But remember, there's a lot of optimism out there. We're not just talking about overhauling the SEC. We're talking about overhauling regulations, potentially a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You're talking about capital thawing from some of those stringent conservative fiscally hands out there, knowing that we're going to be going in a certain direction. Rates coming down. Rates in European central zones coming down. It's just great news all around. I'm excited, and the volume is telling us something different. It's telling us that we haven't seen this kind of excitement like we've seen since 2021. Yeah, think about that. Think about XRP clawing its way back now to almost where we were in Torres pump of 2023. Now, granted, that pump couldn't last. But this one seems different because think that Torres pump was one strict candlestick that we were good price-wise for like an hour and then it really started pulling back. This move has lasted quite some time here, a couple weeks. We've really gotten that clarity since the election, and as we've digested more information from the election and more information from global markets, we're digesting good stuff. That phrase of, you can't have your cake and eat it too, well then why the fuck would I get cake? Right now, we are having our cake. We're eating it too, and the crypto rally looks juicy AF. But like I said, I'm cautious because of the weekend, but honestly, let's stay positive. It's Friday. I'm happy. You're happy. I'm gonna go enjoy myself because guess what, everyone? Choo-choo, bitches.